Don't sleep on
You
LA,
heard it here
people.
first.
No, don't sleep on it. If they make playoffs, watch out, people. This ain't over for them. So yeah, dude, that'd be so. I hope they make playoffs too, because they would prove so many people wrong at the beginning of the season for them, and I think that'd be awesome to see. And for me, being in LA, like close to LA, so that'd be sick. So yeah, Rams keep on putting on a show. They keep staying alive. 7-7, staying strong in the NFC. It's a very competitive conference.
I know. Wish Seattle
Speaking
lost. That would have helped. They're on a hill.
Speaking of a competitive conference, we got the Niners at the top, probably the
Mm.
top of the league, arguably. They're probably going to clinch number 1 seed in the next week or two if they win. What are your thoughts on the last few games with the Niners and their future for the playoffs?
Niners are probably gonna run the NFC. If the Rams don't make it to the Super Bowl, I could see us being beat by the Niners. Maybe in the divisional. It would make sense. They're playing that smash mouth, grindhouse football. They run the ball well. They do everything well. Honestly, all three phases. There's not one weakness. Brock Purdy is looking like he's going to be the MVP. It looks like it could be a collision course between them and their counterpart. I don't know if you ever seen Jet Li the One. You ever watch that movie? Okay, basically it's like he's like fighting himself. It's like a clone, and I feel like that's the Baltimore Ravens. They all three phases of the game. I mean, he's talking to a Rams fan. I had to watch them beat us in overtime on a special teams punt return field goal, touchdown. They find ways to get it done. They run the ball down your throat. Lamar Jackson, can't even say he has a number one receiver. He just throwing the ball to all them guys, and they're making plays. Everything just looks like it's poised, and everything looks like it's poised and destined for those two teams to meet in the Super Bowl this year. Whoever your pick is, that's your personal preference. But both those teams are the creme de la creme of the NFL.
I agree with that. I think those are definitely one of the more complete teams in the league for sure. I think Niners are probably the most complete team, arguably, as far as like players on paper. Like you said, Purdy and CMC have been like just going crazy this year, MVP caliber. Defense is stellar. So yeah, I think that they got, as long as they stay healthy and Shanahan doesn't fuck up any calls. I think the Niners have been strong hopes of getting a revenge tour going. It's very exciting to see some of those teams battle it out. So yeah, that's gonna conclude our football talk. But what me and Ham wanted to include today was we had a fun weekend last weekend. We each had through some events, some open mic and networking events of our own, and we had some people perform, come out from different parts of the valley around LA area. And Ham, let's start off with yours, Ham. I had a lot of fun at that event, so I want people to hear what you had to do with that one.
Oh, appreciate you, man. I'm glad you had a good time. You did your thing.
Appreciate it.
The Valley Wonderland event was this past Saturday. Just shout out to everybody who came through. Like Young and you was saying, people came from all over. Whether it was the desert or Moreno Valley, Riverside area, Inglewood area, Northeast LA. People really came to the Valley to perform and rock with your boy because they believe in what I'm doing and what I'm trying to do and what I'm trying to build. And it's just a testament to the hard work I've been putting in this year, and just a testament to everybody's belief in me and everybody's belief in themselves. I always tell people I can't do these shows without you guys. It doesn't. I seriously, I can't do these shows without you guys. You guys bring the energy. You guys, your music was amazing. There was people who definitely need to collab and do stuff. It was just a great night, man, and I'm just very grateful that people want to come and rock with me and just make something special happen. So I appreciate you, bro, for doing your thing. You know what I mean? Like, you killed it. We performed Still Alive. That was fun.
Sir.
That was dope. You know what I mean? Just overall great night, man. And next year we will just keep it going and go harder and go stronger. I started creating events. I've said this a little bit before in a previous video of ours, but I started creating events because promoters were finessing me, trying to cheat me out of my money, trying to cheat me out of my time, and I didn't feel like that was right. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wanted to create a platform where you didn't feel like you had to sell a million tickets just to perform for 10 minutes, or you didn't feel like you were getting over, and you felt like, when you left there at the end of the night, you felt like, there was some type of advancement, or some type of something that felt like something that made you feel like your career was, was on the right track and was progressing. So I stand on that, and I'm a big believer of that. And just thank you guys for making Valley on the Wave what it is. And I can't say that enough. So I'm very humble and very grateful.
Hell yeah, man! You're a W host. I'm grateful to be part of your event as always, man. You're doing a great job
Thank you,
for
bro.
just being a one man show. It's awesome, man. And the people you always and I connected with pretty much like every artist there too that
It
night. So
was
that was a
it was
really
a
good.
lot of dope talent in the room
Yeah,
on Saturday
yeah.
night. A
From
lot
start
of
to
dope
finish,
talent.
dog. Start to
A
finish.
lot of dope talent, man.
Yeah, man. Hell yeah, man. And it's always a great because like with your events, there's always like there's always a bunch of new people like coming in
Yeah.
every event.
It's
So it's like
always new.
yeah,
I've had over 100 different artists perform
wow,
at a Valley on the Wave event in the last 5 years. So
wow.
I say that with two smiles on my face, because that's, it's just amazing. And again, I'm just humble and grateful, because I'm like, wow, I really have had over 100 different artists, singers, rappers. Man, we had some folk country singing on Saturday. That was different, but
Yeah.
my guy Tony rocked out, just different, just good music, man, and people coming out and doing their thing. So, and then let me shout out the Witches Brew. Let me shout out Herman, who's allowed me to do my thing for a couple of years now, who believed in me, who continues to believe in me, continues to allow me to do my thing. So shout out Herman and the Witches Brew. I can't thank you guys enough for just taking a chance on me and allowing us to get our dreams off. I really mean that.
Hell yeah, Valley on the Wave,
Valley
baby.
on the Way, man. Please,
Hey,
please tell us about the Creative Collective event on Friday,
oh,
man. Which,
well, I'm glad
by the
you
way, I
asked.
thought was really amazing, bro. I'm really proud of you and David. You guys, man. Somebody was telling me, you came up on Saturday real quick. You came up on Saturday, and I was saying, like, bro, like, I was like, sorry, I don't want to use your government, so I'll use your
You're
stage name.
good.
But yeah, and you, I was like, yeah, bro, he's really hungry, man. He's a good guy, genuine, really cares, not trying to screw nobody over. You know what I'm saying? But he's about his business, about his craft, and that's why I fuck with him. That's why I rock with him. That's why like I want him at the shows, and whatever I can do to help him reach whatever he's trying to do. I'm all for it, because I recognize real, and I understand what it's like as an artist.
That made me feel good. Thank you.
Absolutely,
I
bro.
appreciate
Absolutely.
you, brother, for real.
Absolutely.
I can't express that enough. But yeah, Creative Collective, it just started. For those of you who don't know, I started a brand called Creative Collective with my college friend David, and it is an artist networking brand for people of the type to promote their work, showcase what they got. And it's open to everyone too. Even if you want to just talk about your day, or you got like a clothing brand you're just starting, or you do photography, or you're a freelance writer, etc. It's not just creativity, but it's good. It's we had our first open mic event in West Hills at this place called the Guitar Merchant, and we had 2 hours, which isn't a lot, but still we had a bunch of people perform. Hamilton included. He performed his new song Melrose, which is a bop. We got the energy going, got people putting their hands up. It was awesome, man. I felt it the whole time, man. And it was lot more connections too. We got a lot of people who run pop-ups to come up to me immediately after the event was done, say, "Hey, I do pop-ups, like let's do this." And then I got other artists to join our group chat that's for networking, and Hamilton's part of this too. We prioritize people in our group chat because that really shows how much people support our brand and want to help us in the meantime and promote our content, all that. So yeah, we sold stickers too. We sold stickers, and my friend David sold his book Ball of Fluff at a little table for merch and sales. So we made a little bit more money off of those. So that was pretty cool to hear. And yeah, it was definitely. I think it was a great success for a debut event, and I got a lot of positive feedback from others who attended the event. And I am very excited to get more of the events coming in 2024, man.
Yeah, bro. I think it was a great event, honestly. Like I said before, you and David really did your thing. The crowd was great. The environment. Shout out to the Guitar Merchant. Because
Guitar
I'm
Merchant,
from
yep.
the Valley and didn't even know about them until Friday. So shout out to them, for allowing us to do our thing. A lot of people don't understand that. When you tell people that you're doing a showcase, or even when you tell people you're doing hip hop music, it comes with a negative connotation, unfortunately, and people try to shy away from that. Because what comes with hip hop music is unpredictable. It's not always positive. And that's just the reality of the situation. Now, I've
Yeah.
spoken with various different venues in the Valley and in LA where I tell them, oh, I'm trying to put up together a hip hop showcase, and they're like, nah. And so that's why I kind of started switching it up, my verbiage, to like, a music showcase or a talent show. It opens the door, and it's not so one-sided. But people don't understand how hard it is to try to book these places, man. So
Yeah.
the fact that these places like a Guitar Motion, like a Witch's Brew, rock with us and believe in us enough to allow us to do our thing. That can't, that it just can't be stated enough how grateful I know I am, and I know for sure you are, bro. And just just want to continue to build and continue to do great things.
Hell yeah, man. And one thing I wanted to add about our event is that we had an art drive where we asked people, hey, it's an option, but if you'd like to donate any art supplies, whether it be crayons, poster paper, what have you, we will accept it and donate it to special needs kids to schools out in the area. So we got a few bags worth of supplies. And yeah, I know David knows the person to accept that stuff. So it was pretty good to see that too.
That's dope, man. That's dope for real.
Yeah, and I got people that came to the event that just told me, hey, like honestly, like performing's cool, but like what you guys did with this art drive, that really like got me to go. It's like, hey, I want to go to this, So I thought that was probably one of the coolest things I've heard about my event. Honestly.
I would say that like it performing like is what I'm starting to realize, and it's pretty interesting. It's funny you said that. What I'm starting to realize is like the music doesn't have to be the focal point. It could be, what I'm saying? It could be an art show. And we throw in a couple of artists. It could be a gift, like a toy drive, or it could be a what's the word I'm looking for? Where they have all the shops and like a little farmer's market. It could be like a farmer's market.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like you have a few artists and that's the event. You know what I'm saying? So I think, definitely I know you guys are gonna do it. I'm thinking about it as I continue to progress, finding other ways to incorporate other types of culture into the music, into the events and stuff like that.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That's what we're about to. I mean, we're both trying to build communities here. So like, yeah, it's all work in progress. I know we're gonna be great at it though. So like, yeah, we're already great at it, but like we're gonna be even better. So it's like, yeah, I'm so basically, long story short, I'm so excited for Creative Collective, man. Like we got our last few posts on social media has been going up like crazy. And yeah, man, it's I think this is I think this is destined to be our thing, man, for real. Like you and me.
That.
So yeah.
Felt that, bro. I felt that.
Man. And obviously we're using this to try to grow as artists too, and that's been helping us both. So
absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But hell yeah, man. Great. It's always great visiting the Valley and being productive on my days off of work. So yeah, and especially for stuff I'm like working on that I'm passionate about. Like that really gets me going, and like hearing that positive stuff from people is just it makes my heart full, man. And I can't wait to get started on the bigger things.
Well, just know, bro, you're doing some good things, man. Not only just for yourself, but you're doing it for others as well. And that will never go unnoticed. So just continue to grind, continue to shine, and you'll find joy, man.
Right back at you, brother.
Thank you.
Hell yeah. Well, with that, we're gonna end that with your weekly Zone Emcees episode with your host, Young and You. You can find me on Instagram at YUNG_N.U on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok as well.
Hamilton James. You can find me on Instagram at Hennessy Ham, or you can find me on my other Instagram, VOAW818. I'm following everyone back who follows me on that Instagram. So please don't feel like, oh, he ain't gonna follow me back. I swear I'm gonna follow everybody back. You can also find me on TikTok at 818 Hammy. And I have a brand new song out called Melrose right now, which I will die before I let this song flop. I really mean that. So please do. It's on all the platforms. Just type in Melrose Hamilton James. You will find me. Follow us on Zone Emcees. If you feel like talking smack, just know I'm coming for you. You know what I mean? So it don't matter, baby.
All right. Thank you for tuning in, guys. We out of here, baby.